Salutations my Fallout lovers, it is Matty here today bringing you a Fallout 4 wishlist video. Now before anything, be sure to check out the link in the description of my previous video. Those are 3 reasons why I'm excited for Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. Anyways, this series is created by your comments, so be sure to let me know in the comment section down below what you would like to see in the next installment of the Fallout franchise. If your comment is awesome enough, you will be featured in this series like Lord Maflambi. He says, kinda simple, but I don't know if it's ever been mentioned, and no it has not because it's in this video. Why not guns with alternate firing modes? Of course semi-auto, burst, and full auto for some rifles, but maybe for a laser rifle there could be a special thing where in addition to clicking the mouse or tapping the trigger to fire, you could have the option to hold down said trigger for a charged round that takes up more ammo, as well as undermounted grenade launchers. This is an awesome wish, and I'm just thinking to myself, we haven't done this, so you know I start typing in on my YouTube video manager search bar like firing modes and going through all the Fallout 4 wishes, and I'm like, we haven't done this? Are you serious? Because yeah, like he said, it's pretty simple where you think to yourself, you know, the burst fire, the semi-auto, so that, you know, you could take out enemies from a distance with certain weapons that you normally couldn't when they're fully auto. That idea is obviously there. You know, we should definitely consider that, and I'm pretty sure I would imagine being Fallout 4. I don't think that's asking for too much, but the laser rifles, the plasma rifles, I'd love to see these be charged up. Imagine you have like the Gauss rifle, okay, and you charge that shit up to the full max, and you just blast this thing, and you just see a giant laser. Just use your head right now. You see a laser just fly at this enemy and just turn them into dust, because the Gauss rifle is strong as it is, usually like a one shot on the upper body, depending on the difficulty you're playing on. But imagine charging that thing up and just obliterating a super mutant master or something like that. That would be sick, and that would add some depth. Like, you know, I'd waste a ton of ammo. I'm pretty sure the Gauss rifle is a one-shot thing, so maybe like I waste 2 or 3 rounds on this thing now because I did a charge shot. You know, a trade-off because I'm going for more powerful shots, but I'm doing more damage. You know, very simple game design there, but I agree. I would like to see the fully auto, the semi-auto burst, like I said, so that we can choose to take enemies out from distances. We have talked about grenade launchers to a degree with weapon attachments and stuff. We do hope to see something along those lines of weapon customization in Fallout 4, but I won't linger on a past wish. Great wish, Lord, and let's move on to the next one from 101 Mythbusters. He says, my wish is simple, much like the previous one, an updated HUD, preferably something more modern. Now, the HUD for Fallout 3 and New Vegas is good. Don't get me wrong there, I do like it. It fits the game very well. What I didn't realize though is how much it kind of covers the screen and gets in the way. I didn't realize this until very recently. I'm pretty sure a few months ago it was. I got Darn UI, which you can see in the background is what my UI is right now for Fallout 3. And what it kind of does is makes the text smaller. It's a small change to the font. It's all just very small changes that alter the overall look of the game. You can also see the time and date on the top right corner. It's a little thing. It's such a subtle change that I thought to myself, this won't make a difference. Why do I want this? But it's such a little change that it's so much more well presented. Since the text is a bit smaller, when I'm conversing with other NPC, all the options fit in the box so I don't miss an option. It's such a little thing. It sounds like nothing. I can already tell right now if you don't play on PC, you're looking at this and thinking it's just smaller text, a different font, whatever. But I'm telling you, it makes such a big difference. It's less intrusive, which makes a huge difference in games I've noticed over time that I'm starting to absolutely hate giant HUD that just clutters the screen. It really just bothers me. But I'm telling you people, if you have a PC, darn UI. But with that being said, yes, updated HUD would be something nice. I wouldn't say something more modern because I like the look of Fallout's HUD. It's not really dated per se, but I would like to have it less intrusive, kind of like how Darnified UI is. Anyways, great wish, Mythbusters. Pretty sure you're the one who always comes to my streams, so thank you, Mythbusters. Anyways, moving on to the final wish. It's kind of a 2-part wish. It's all one idea of random monsters, I'll tell you that much, but it's going to be between 2 comments, and you'll understand why. So basically what happened was Omesh said, I would like some random monsters. Yes, random monsters. Don't get me wrong, Deathclaws are life, but we need more monsters like the giant mammoths and dragons in Skyrim. It's Fallout, so there could be some weird mutated beasts in there, like mutated rhinos and elephants who could fight death claws. More of that. Giant wild beasts with 6 claws, acid spitting vultures. Love the vids, Maddie. Thank you, Mesh. Now, that sounds like a crazy wish, but I feel like this next wish, which is a similar idea, kind of makes more sense in the less crazy fashion, and they can kind of mesh together. So Callum Doherty says, let's see random mini bosses, kind of like Skyrim's dragons, like maybe a giant wasteland worm or something. PS, love the vids, Maddie. Thank you both of you for saying you love the vids. I do appreciate it. Anyways, why am I highlighting this? Random monsters, you know, what are you talking about? Well, if I notice one thing, mainly when walking around Fallout 3, is that it just constantly respawns the same cycle of death claws, super mutants, and Enclave. And if you do what I do, which is when I go to get gameplay, I just kind of roam the wastelands, you'll start to notice it, and it'll get very repetitive and starts to suck you out of the world. I feel like if there was a difference in monsters, just different random monsters, it sounds like such a weird thing, or mutants we should say. I don't know why I'm saying monsters. Different mutants, random mutants. That would be nice. That would be such a big change, because like I said, I'm walking around the wasteland. Oh, I can, you know, the game skips a little bit. I'm like, oh, enemies just spawn. Then the draw distance loads, and boom, there's a death claw in the distance where I found it last time. Same thing with super mutants, and then of course you have the Enclave who just fly into random areas. Don't get me wrong, I love the random occurrences. This is a 2008 game. I'm not hating on it for that, but I'm just saying that as we move forward with technology, I would like to see, you know, if enemies respawn, because this world is still alive, make it something different so that it's not like the world is like this one set piece that doesn't change. Bumping into a bunch of Yagwai or something like that, some more raiders, having them respawn would be cool. Anyways, those are your 3 Fallout 4 wishes for the week. Thank you, Lord Maflambi, 101 Mythbusters, Omesh, and Callum Doherty for your wishes. What would you like to see in the next installment of the Fallout franchise? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, this series is created by your comments. Other than that, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.